Alright, so this next one comes from Joel. Um, a few people on Facebook thought it was a good one, so here we go. It's on robot marriage. So, you know, don't have a lot of evidence that suggests that robot marriage exists right now. So I'm not going to really come up with a good answer and a good thought on this. Just the idea of this whole topic is frying my brain as I search for possible answers. So with robot marriage, the only kind of idea I can kind of come up with is, you know, in the near future, like 15, 20, 25 years from now, wow, it got really dark. Like, that was light. Fuck you, I'm dark. The crazy ass goth kid. Fuck you, I'm dark. Do not walk past goth people while you're on shrooms. They will eat your soul. That's all I have to say about that. As far as like robots getting married, robots having kids, robot kids, you know, what constitutes a robot, you know, is up to, you know, professionals of whatever, like bio or not, well, I guess, yeah, biotechnology and robotics, you know, because it's gonna merge, right? And then, you know, it's not gonna be like my fucking computer is gonna be fucking me, or like fucking another fucking computer. It's not gonna be like that. It'd be like I'd have, like, you know, some technology in me, and, you know, we'd all kind of be hooked up to this kind of singularity, kind of big ass computer, and, you know, we'd essentially be robots. I mean, whatever. Like, that idea, that's one thing. So if that's the case, and, you know, I'm half robot or something, and I get married to someone who doesn't have any robot technology, that's different. We're talking about robot marriage, so it's both of us are in it, and if it's the example that I just provided, then everyone's in it. So, I mean, nothing should really change. I mean, if you get implanted with, like, a certain capability, like rational capability, you don't view marriage in the same way that, like, gold diggers view marriage. Like, well, you could be rational and immoral, I guess, but, like, you know, because it's, like, subjective shit, right? But, like, with robots, they're, like, strict beep bop boop, like, strict, like, moral functions and shit. Like, you'll get marriages that are, it's gonna be less about what has been important in, you know, our current age, in human age, and more about it would go primal. It would be more like what animals do. It's not like, you know, that bird's fucking that other bird because, like, that bird is you know, it's got money. Or that bird's got seeds. I need those seeds. You just fucking do it. And it's not like, you know, it's something that's, like, premeditative. This has been a weird topic. I feel like my brain has been, like, floating, and I don't even know if I can recollect the past 5 minutes. Yeah, if it's like robots, like, not humans, like, let's say, whatever, throw out the possible outcome of this situation, and say it's like the fucking maid from Jetsons. I did not moida him. If it's like her, and like I don't know, some other robot dude. It's a terrible example. Some other robot dude's a terrible example. How about the robot slash alien whatever thing from that stupid remake Keanu did, whatever that was. Day after the day after tomorrow. Nah. So yeah, whatever movie that was, I really don't care. It was terrible. Yeah, so if it's like two robots and they get married, and you want to talk about like rights and like do robots have rights, and if so, what is the distinguishing factor that constitutes them as being fucking legitimate in the sense of a court and having rights? I think with robots, if they're able to process information in the way that we do, we won't be threatened by it. So it would be like if a robot is just like, let's say, like 100 times smarter than me, and is able to process information and come up with new information, based on what it has previously experienced, that's not far off from what we're doing. So, to say we're not robots already, just like in like this flesh vehicle, as Rogan would say, flesh vehicles, it could be the case where, we are already robots and we're just, under this whole illusion that, flesh is that different from metal. When in theory, it's more or less about how you process information. If a robot can process information, like the mechanical robot, if it can process information and come up with new ideas, regardless of like, emotional states, if it can be like, it understands the way geopolitics works and then comes up with a theory based on other theories, I think it's a person, and so if it's a person, they have a right to marry. The idea of making robots gendered, giving them like, that's just like, just like this God obsession. It's like you see us, humans, and you're like, oh, I want to recreate that. And so, you give robots like fucking genitals, man, and like, and if you think about it like that, like, of how fucking complex our bodies are, and like how crazy it would be to like make a robot and give it like the same functions, like, are you crazy? Like, we could come up with that right now. Robot sperm? What do you mean robot sperm? How do I make robot sperm? I mean, we're talking like billions of years, man, of like engineering. And, this is, what we come up with. Fucking people. And who knows, what else is out there. Care less in terms of this topic. Have I said anything? I don't even know. I don't even know if like I'm even gonna post this, because this is this topic is retarded. Yeah, I think I got pretty philosophical there. It happens. Yeah, so robot sex, robot marriage. I mean, yeah, if you do make them like gendered, and you give them that capability, and they're able to, because that's my point is, like, when you talk about robot marriage, the more you break it down, the more it's like, wow, that's like us. That's very much like us. It's just, we have different exoskeletons, so it seems totally different. Yeah. So the idea of us creating something in our own image, maybe it's not that far off from being a robot and creating yourself in your own image, as a human, so maybe we were robots like billions of years ago. And we go first full circle. When the creator creates itself out of the image of itself, and that image then creates the creator at the end. So that's life, bitch. Peace out.